Hi, Michelle. We are live.
Hi there. Hey, everybody. Welcome. We are Social Studio Gurus, Helena, and I'm talking all weird today. And, there's stuff happening around me because this is life. And
It's
so my
okay.
daughter's making banana bread. But yeah, we are excited to be here every Thursday at 5 p.m. And we invite you to come on and chat with us and share about what you do. Tell us about your business. And we would love to help give you, a spotlight so that you could talk and share and maybe share some things of value with other people.
That's
And so
right.
who are we, right, Helena and Michelle?
That's right. Well, for
So
one, we help businesses here and on our platform to grow by offering marketing tips and strategies via our interactive Facebook group. And as Michelle said, we love bringing people on to talk about their business. So I am Helena Richardson, founder of H Rich Networks. H Rich Networks is a web design and digital marketing company. We help businesses drive more traffic to their website through search engine optimization techniques. These techniques include content and reorganization structure of your website, in addition to coding changes. But listen, the bottom line is that we address the problems that prevent the search engine from crawling your website. So if you need to learn more, I made it easy. Here we go. I always miss the hold
you
on,
wait,
you
point the other way.
scan here to learn more.
I love it. We were just talking about that, and one of these days I'm going to be just like Helena and have my QR code. I have them on my phone. I have them, saved as photos. You could do a Facebook QR code. You could do for each platform. You have a QR code, but then
Yeah,
you have one for all your things, right? What is
right.
on the like? You have your website, right?
You go right. You go to my
And
website and everything is there. Matter of fact,
yeah.
I just updated my website. So you guys go check it out and tell me what you think.
Ah, we'll have to take a look. As a matter of
Absolutely.
fact, that is something we could do if we want because we're so, like go with the flow and we just like
That's
to
right.
be creative. And so on that note, I like to create content for social media platforms and I help businesses with their platforms, whether that be Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, all the things, all the places. And because each platform on social media has its own unique environment, rules, changes,
That's right.
updates, right?
Oh my.
Interfaces. Yeah, exactly. Um, but I have an idea. So how about you do a screen share and let's look at your website and then we can look at mine. You want to do that?
Well, listen, we have Lisette. She's here.
Oh,
So
she's here.
she's
Yay.
here.
Okay.
Yay.
Yay, yay, yay. We have a friend coming to visit with us and chat with us today. Is she in the studio?
She is. Would you like me to bring her in?
Absolutely.
Okay, here we go. Hi
Hi, nice.
there. Thank you
Hey,
so much for joining us.
Thank you for
absolutely.
the
This is
invite.
my friend Lisbeth, and well, I'm going to let her introduce and talk about what she does. But we're really happy that you came to visit with us, Lisbeth. Talk about yourself.
Okay, I'm a financial representative at Modern Woodmen of America, and I just started in the field again. I used to do this in the '90s, and then I moved around a lot overseas, and then I went into teaching for 10 years. And I decided that I wanted to go back into this industry because I really, really love it. And and it's just been a learning curve, but it's been really fun because I met people like Michelle and networking, and she's just so generous and just so kind. And it's been that thing that I had to go meet more people. I had to reintroduce myself, like relaunch myself, really, because people knew me as a teacher here. And so I had to use social media. I got on Facebook for the first time ever in my life in, I think, June or July, and then now I can't stop. I post everything I do. um,
Awesome.
but it's right. You were
She's
saying
great.
each site, LinkedIn and Insta and Facebook, they all have a different flavor. They all
Yeah.
have different audiences, and you really have to cater to those audiences because for me, the field I'm in is a very serious field. People want to know that they're putting their money and their trust in someone that is serious and intelligent, right? Can
Mhm.
be trusted with everything that is the most important to them, their family and their needs. So I have to, when I'm in LinkedIn, I'm a little more serious. When I'm on Facebook, I'm out there everywhere. And that was on purpose. I started off really measured, and it didn't feel right to not be me.
Mm,
I didn't feel like I was
Mm.
authentic. And I thought, okay, maybe I'll crash and burn, but I'm going to do it my way.
that's right.
So I stay with Facebook. It's not an official business account, but I do share what I do. Um,
Mhm.
and I think that's the way that I feel comfortable. I feel I want to be me. And if you like me and you want to work with me, let's do it. If I'm not that kind of person for you, okay, somebody else will be. And that's okay too. You don't
Mhm.
have to be everybody's cup of tea, but
That's
I
right.
need to be authentic. I need to be me. So that's the way I've approached it.
Yeah, I love that. I love
Yeah.
that. And I'll just interject. I met Lisbeth at one of the Rockstar networking events. I think that's the first time I
Yeah.
met you.
Yeah.
Maybe the one in RTP. I think that was the one. And yeah, we just hit it off right away because, she, like me, we love to network.
Yeah.
And, there's so many benefits to it. I mean, you meet people, make connections and all that. And it's great for business, but it's also just fun,
It
you
is.
know?
Absolutely.
Oh, what the surprising part of it is I thought I would hate it. I
Mhm.
really thought that I wasn't good at it and I didn't I'm gonna like it. And I was scared by myself. And it turns out you get to do your elevator pitch over and over and over and over again because you're meeting people. And I didn't realize that until like a couple of months into it. I was like, oh, I'm actually practicing every time that I'm making a connection with someone
That's
and
right.
they're responsive. I'm practicing my elevator pitch. And so I'm getting better at selling myself, my company, what I do, and reading the room and all that. So I love that. But there are people you just bond with. And Michelle was one of them. I mean, we
Awesome.
got there and we were like, yeah. And we haven't
Well,
stopped.
it's a pleasure meeting you online, Lisbeth.
You
I
too.
love the fact that you said about being authentic because we do. We have to be authentic and we have to realize that it has to be synergy between you and the other party. So even if you don't click, it may be someone else that can help that person. So, I'm with you. I love laughter. So I'm a different technology person. Yes, I am serious when it comes to me putting securities and so forth together. But the main thing is being me,
Right.
being who I am. And I think more people, even with the live videos, that's what people need to get to see who we are and not, having everything so paused, right? And so
You can
that's
be both.
awesome.
You
Mhm.
can be intelligent and an expert in your field, and you can be funny, and you can be
Yes,
and you can be silly
absolutely.
because we're not just all one thing. And there are those people, if you want that kind of a person for your business, if you want that kind of person, that personality, they're there. But if not, if you want somebody who is going to come from like life experiences, and I'm very honest in that, the reason I love financial services so much is because I and my family, we started off very young. I was a very young bride, and I have been broke. We have made a lot of money. We have lost it. We have made it again. And so I know all of the ups and downs and the tricks and the feelings and the emotions. So because of that, I feel like I can connect with a lot of people very, very young in my age group and the older because of my parents as well. I can relate to that. So because I've had such an imperfect financial life,
Mhm.
I have those hard lessons to pull from. And so I can meet people, with where they're at with money.
Awesome.
And that makes you so much, I think, approachable and relatable, because you've been where a lot of people have been, and it's,
Hmm.
hard to talk to someone about that for some people. And so they might feel that relief, like, you're just approachable as a person.
Yeah.
And so that just helps
That-
no matter what you're doing, I
Yep,
think.
yep, credit cards. Yep, did it. All of it. I've done it all. But yeah, people feel relief too when they know that you're not this perfect person who did it all perfectly.
Mhm.
Because there's a lot of shame with money. There's a lot of embarrassment. There's a lot of,
It
I
is.
should have known better. Why didn't I get taught that? My parents never taught me. But you just have to start where you're at. And then when you know better, you do better,
Mhm. Mhm.
Yes, yes, absolutely. Love that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So how can people contact you? You can add the info in the thread, but you want to talk about how you like to connect with people and how they can reach you?
Yes, I can do my email. Where do I put that in the chat?
So actually, no, we'll have you put it in the thread of the video, which if you haven't already, which I'm thinking you maybe haven't, but we invite you to join. There's a Facebook group, Social Studio
I
with
did.
Helena. Yeah. So
Okay.
in the video will be there. It'll also be in several other places.
Okay.
But definitely in the group, put the information in the thread of the video there,
Mhm.
so that people can, maybe they have a question for you and they want to connect
And
directly
I
with you.
added her link to the video. So what is your email address? I may be able to do it here, and then that way it'll go out to everyone.
Okay. It's really long. So it's my name, L-I.
Oh, well, you put it in the private chat, and then that way I'll copy it.
I will do that. And you can copy and paste because it
Yeah.
is a very long name and email. That's Lisbeth.Farinella. Okay. And my company, Modern Woodmen of America, we are not for profit. So we don't charge clients for sitting down and having the conversation.
Mhm.
So you can call me with questions, meet with me. It doesn't matter. We are not going to charge you.
Mhm.
Okay, so there's my email in the chat. And then
Okay.
I'll also put in my phone number. And so that was my email, my phone number. So yeah, so we're being a not-for-profit. We can offer that. We also offer free services. So I'm going to be doing a class for a not-for-profit, and it's going to be on budgeting. And the class, me, my time, the questions, the materials, the setup, the flyers, everything is free.
Oh,
We
wow.
just need people. And so it's budgeting, credit repair, savings. It's a bunch of topics, and they're about maybe an hour long. And it could be, because I was a teacher, I feel very, very comfortable in having 35 people in front of me, 40 people in front of me. But this first one's going to be small. I think we're going to have like 10 people. But I can do that. I can do that at work sites. I can do it as a lunch and learn. I can, anywhere that people can gather, I can do it. So if that's something that's interesting to anybody, we also offer a free program for teachers, for kids K through 12, and it's free. It's plug and
Wow.
play. And kindergartners get to learn about money, and it's done really cute. It's like with a little tiny video, and with a little bit of questions, but they get the little lesson out of it. And so it's broken down K to 2, 3 to 5, 6 through 8, and 9 through 12. And it's all age appropriate, but it's all in little snippets. So it's in little digestible little chunks that
Yeah.
kids can learn, and they can learn how to save for a game, how to save for college. What do you do with your money for the first time you have a job? So just a lot of tiny little lessons. And for the teacher, it's easy. They just put it on. Like it's a video, it's a link, and the kids play it. So usually teachers get really tired around right before holidays. So like spring break coming up, or before the Christmas break, they're exhausted. And if they just could have maybe half an hour to do whatever in the classroom, and they can put this in play, it's financial literacy for the kids, age appropriate, with they have nothing to do with it. And then once they finish the modules, like 3-4 modules, you send it back to us, and they can get a scholarship for money. And then that teaches the kids to pay it forward, and the kids get to choose how they're going to pay it forward. So you learn about money, and then you learn to give away money.
Oh,
That's
that's amazing.
really cool concept. Yeah.
Wow. I
Very
love
cool.
that.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So,
And that's why I love this company. It's
and
all
you
the
could
giving
share
away of the
that in the
money.
link. Please share that in the link so that we'll have it. If
Yeah,
we
it's
would
called.
have been able to know, and could have put it in here, because what I did, once I send it out, it sends it to every place that we shared. So
Okay,
that's awesome.
so it's called Money Masters, and it's K through 12 and adults.
Mhm.
Sounds great.
And I
Sounds
like
really
to
good.
call it the money school. It's not what it's called, but the
Cool.
money school.
Nice.
Yeah,
Sounds
because
wonderful.
everybody can use it, especially if you're sending your kids out to college
Hmm.
and you just never had the time. I just felt like as a mom, I never had the time to give them all the lessons. And then they're in college and then they're calling you with questions. It's like, how do I send a letter? Like, how do I pay the copayment on this? Or how do I, whatever. So this is another just really easy way of giving them the basics and knowing that they're taken care of, and not to get the credit cards because they're going to get the t-shirt if they apply, all the
Right.
tricks.
Well, you know what, Lisbeth, if you look at it's called Partnership for the Future. I'm not sure if you guys have one in North Carolina, but they usually work with students who are going from college, I mean from high school to college. And I
Okay.
think that would be a great start if you can reach those kids.
Okay. Partnership for the Future.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will look into it.
Yes.
But homeschoolers, that's a really good way because you have more freedom. So if there are
Yeah.
any pods out there still that can take advantage of that, they can reach out to me and I can give that to them. And again, it's all free. Everything is
Right.
free.
Wonderful.
Yeah, so
Awesome.
that's this company. And then as the agents grow, the company also gives money to you to give back into the community. So if like a school needs t-shirts for the baseball travel team, whatever, we can sponsor that.
Nice.
If they need to help with like fixing the grounds or something, we can get our members to volunteer, and we can match funds. So this company is a lot of giving away.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Amazing.
yeah, I love it.
So good. Love it. Yay. So we are going to wrap it up for today, but we're so appreciative that you came on, Lisbeth, and I'm
Thank you.
glad
Thank you. This
we
was
were
fun.
able to share. Yeah, a lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
And we'll be seeing more of Lisbeth in other places. Yes. So we invite you all to tune in every Thursday at 5 p.m. live, Helena and Michelle, and we just talk about different marketing tips and tools and resources and invite people to come on. So do reach out if you'd like to join us, and we'd love to have you. And so we'll see you all next Thursday.
Bye,
Thank
guys.
you guys so much.
Bye-bye.
You're
Bye.
welcome. Take care. Bye-bye now.
Bye.